In this video, I'm going to be talking about sex, sexuality, and obesity, and how it all fits together, coming up. What is sexy? When you look it up in the dictionary, it says desirable. It's desirable. So really anything, anyone can be sexy. I think a hot fudge sundae is sexy, So can obesity be sexy? Are there gorgeous, very obese people in the world? Yes, of course. Yes, of course. But the majority of people in our culture in America, I'm in Los Angeles, but in America and globally, are not attracted to severely obese people. The reason for that is something in our DNA. There's something in our biology that wants us to nurture what we find cute. There's a bias toward cute, and that may just be in our species that we are looking to mate with people who will keep the healthiest humans going. And there must be something in us that just knows that obesity isn't healthy. So for the majority of people, a severely obese person will not be sexy to them. So when we talk about sex and obesity, the times will often dictate what the culture finds sexy. So for example, in the time of Rubens, they very much idolized a fleshy female. And I remember once when I was 18, someone telling me, he was an artist, he said, "Oh my God, you look like a Rubens." And at 18, I didn't really know what that was. So I thought, I really felt flattered because I did know that Rubens was a master painter, but I didn't have an image of what he painted. So, you look just like a Rubens. And I'm like, I'm gorgeous, I'm a Rubens, right? And then I went and found a Rubens painting, and oh my God, I was a little bit mortified. I was 60 pounds heavier than I am now, and I'm maintaining this weight loss for many years. But yeah, when I was heavy, I was compared to a Rubens painting, which in the time of Rubens, those women were hot. In the time of now, 2023, not so much. So coming up, I'm going to be talking about if you're obese, what it's like to have sex, how you feel about your body, and what obesity actually does to the body when it comes to sexuality. So you don't want to miss the rest of this video coming up. Carrying a whole lot of extra weight can be problematic when it comes to sexual activity in different ways. All right, well, there's the obvious. If you're exceedingly large, you're going to have rolls of fat, right? And I've been working in this field a long time, and I've worked with very many people who are over 300 pounds. And so they have, rolls of fat that make it difficult to access the genitals sometimes. So there can be issues as far as access, and then positions can be difficult if both partners are significantly obese. So there can just be some physical challenges to sex when you're very big. The other important aspect of obesity and sexual activity is physical. And in the way in which I mean internally, a lot of extra weight can cause testosterone to go down. I'm not going to go into the science of it in this video, but you can look up it if you want how and why that happens. But if you're significantly obese, it can dampen testosterone, and testosterone is a sex drive hormone. It makes you feel like you're interested. If that's absent or low, you're not going to necessarily even want sex. So there's the testosterone lowering aspect of obesity. And then there's the potential for narrowing of blood vessels from the plaque in the arteries from all of the, food that the person is eating. And so they will likely have some kind of arterial sclerosis going on, and that can affect blood flow to the genitals, which can affect your ability for a man to get an erection, and for women and men, ability to climax. And so sex can be less pleasurable when your blood isn't flowing properly. Shame is another aspect of obesity that we don't talk about very much, but many very obese people are severely ashamed of how they look. And when you feel shame, it's like the anti-sexy, right? Shame will make you want to hide. It will not make you want to be intimate with someone or take your clothes off or be touched. It's something that you will feel and it will make you want to hide. Now, when it comes to sex and shame, they don't go well together. And so if you're severely obese and you try to hide yourself, which most people do if you're really overweight, with clothes, hair, makeup, and then you get with someone that you're thinking about being intimate with, they're gonna see, when you get close enough, you take your clothes off, not only will they see what you really look like, but they're gonna feel you. And there's something about when someone touches you that makes your body feel more real to you than it does when you're just in your body. I don't know if you've ever noticed that, but when someone hugs you, or let's just say that you're self-conscious about a body part, okay? So let's just say it's your waistline, and someone goes to hold you at your waist, you're gonna feel their hands on the part of your body you don't like, and it's gonna make you feel whatever you feel. I mean, for some people, it will make them feel shame, and it will make them wanna not be close physically. So shame can be the anti-sexy. Just as shame can be the anti-sexy, confidence is sexy. And even if you're severely overweight, you can be sexy. And you will be attractive to certain people. No matter if you're male or female, gay or straight, no matter what you look like, you will be attractive to certain people. If you want to stay obese and you're happy and you're confident, you can have a full sex life and be completely satisfied and have no issues whatsoever. And I've known a lot of people that are just that way. It may not be healthy physically to carry that much weight, but you can have an active, healthy sex life and be obese. It's unusual, but it's possible. This video wouldn't be complete if I didn't touch on the fat fetish people. And that's an entire subculture. And there are people who are really only attracted to morbidly obese people. I think it's generally men attracted to morbidly obese women as opposed to women, but attracted to men. But I think it goes both ways, that some people just find morbidly obese people very, very sexy and very attractive. And I have had several very obese women clients who have told me that there are men that hit on them because of how they look only, and that they don't like it. Because the men aren't really interested in who they are, they're interested in their fat. Also, it makes these women feel as if, what if they did get with someone like that and they decided to lose weight, So, yeah. Anyway, not a lot more to say about that other than there is a subculture of people who find morbidly obese people sexy. For myself, I can tell you that when I was 60 pounds heavier than I am now, I wanted to hide my body and did as much as I could. I would wear leggings and boots because my legs are still pretty thin, and big bulky sweaters every day. And I'm like styling. I thought I was hiding it pretty well, but you can't really hide your body in public. People can see. But I did not feel confident at all. I didn't want to put myself out there sexually. I didn't want to be touched. And so if that's you, if you are really heavy and you aren't feeling sexy, or you feel shame about your body, I can help you. I have a whole lot of videos in the playlist about how to lose weight and keep it off, because you can do it. It's possible. I didn't think I could do it. And if I could do it, and at least 10% of people who try can do it, then you can too. You can be one of the 10%. It's not easy, but it's really worth it, because while obesity can be sexy and you can have a full, active, healthy sex life when you're obese, it isn't healthy to the body. And severely obese people tend not to live very long. In fact, 2.8 million people a year globally die from obesity. 2.8 million people a year. It's deadly. That's why we call it morbid obesity. So that's it for today. If you want to get more information about how to lose weight and keep it off, please like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when I post again, and check out my book, Foodaholic, for the 7 stages to permanent weight loss. And thanks for stopping by, and I will see you again really soon.